Hello, welcome to Corky's Tea Time. Take 4. Yes, let's try this for the 4th time. I had a cough. Had to get a throat lozenger. I'm sitting here working on a pattern, cutting out fabric. I need to find a Sizzner sharper. You know, usually back in the day, I'm talking the 90s, there was a man who would go to the fabric store in his van, and he would have, the equipment to sharpen scissors and knives. And the customers would light up and get them sharpened. Nobody does that anymore out here. You know what? You want your scissors sharpened, you have to go buy a new pair. I have asked, and I have asked. They all say the same thing. Oh, we just buy a new pair of scissors. We don't know anything about getting your scissors sharpened. So, therefore, we just buy new scissors, I guess. And I'll put that piece over there. Oh, this flannel. This is so pretty. Such a pretty blue. Isn't that pretty? And it's so soft. Just so soft. I don't have any more chalk to mark my fabric. I just am down to this permanent Sharpie marker. Put my scissors there. Slide everything over to the right. Work from right to left. I was going to use that fusible webbing, but if they needed to iron or wash the project, I was afraid it would come loose. So I'm just going to use the flannel as the liner. And so I'm just getting it straightened out here to get this on here. Let's see, where's the fold? Right there. Okay. We can't hear it, but I can hear it, that my neighbors have their music a little loud outside, but it won't interfere with anything. My house is well insulated. You can just barely hear it through the window. Okay, so let's take this nice flat iron side, bring it up here on the table. I only need one circle cut out, but if I cut out 2, then it'll be ready for the next project. Yep. There we go. I really hope my scissors don't go kapooey. They stay sharp. As sharp as they could be. It used to be, you could just barely the little tip, just a little snip. And it could cut so much. You had to be careful with these scissors. But I guess when you have a pair of scissors 10, 15, 20 years, they're about to go dull eventually. So I need 2 of these circles and 1 square. Well, if I cut 2 squares, yeah, I'll cut 2 squares that way. Yeah, I need 2 squares, yes. Yes, I do. I need 2. So, we'll put some of these weights on. I use these washers here. Those washers. I get them at Lowe's. That's what I use for weights on my pattern. Because the pattern is made from paper, not tissue paper. And I want it to last longer, so I don't put pins and holes in my paper. I bought a pattern recently that's out of print, and I won't be using pins on that either. I'll be using weights because I want it to last as long as possible. what I did is I had that pattern one time before, and I used to hang with the wrong group of people. They used to make me understand that they felt as though if you made your clothes, you were poor, you know, and only poor people had to make their clothes. I found it to be very fun and rewarding to make my own clothes because I was in control of the fabric, the color, the style, the quality, and I really like that about sewing. You know, I'm the one in charge, not somebody telling me what to wear. And you know you're going to get the right fit when you make it yourself. And but the group that I hung with made you feel like you were poor if you made your own clothes. So one day on one of my off days, cleaning spree, I went ahead and donated the skirt I made and the pattern. Well, then those friends fade away and you're left back with yourself. And that skirt, I don't think about the friends. I think about that skirt. I think about that pattern and how much it meant to me, you know. And I really wanted it back. Well, you know, you go search eBay, and I went and searched eBay. And one day on one of my searches, there was the pattern, but it was in a small size, and I was like, that's okay though, I'll buy it. So I bought the pattern, because you know you're the one doing the cutting and sewing, so you can always size up. And so I bought it, and one day I said to myself, I wonder what's going on eBay, and I go snooping around, and there was the pattern in my size. Yes, I bought it, so I have two, but the one that's important to me is the one that I'm currently able to wear. And the thing was, I never thought about the friends. I always thought about the skirt, all the time, the skirt. And so now I have the pattern again. The pattern's out of print. I will never get rid of that pattern again. I'll get rid of the friend first. You know, because how dare they not be my true friend if they're judging me because I'm making my clothes. You know. And I tried to make them things and they weren't receptive to it. Oh, here comes that cough creeping back in again. So, I'm gonna have to go get me another throat lozenge to suck on. Keep me busy. Yeah. So, I don't know about how it's gonna work cutting this out. Oh, I should have had my pins over here, but I don't. And I feel so sad for my little scissors here. I'll have to go online and see if there's anybody who does it around here. I would hate to have to drive all the way to Seattle for the price of gas and buy a new pair. Yeah. This is such a bummer. But we'll get it all figured out. It always works out. It always does. There is no doom and gloom. Doom and gloom is not the permanent solution. Yeah. Now, I know you could take aluminum and cut some aluminum. And that temporarily sharpens your scissors. Well, I'm going to get off here now because the coughing has started again. I hope I didn't get a cold being out there. Alrighty. Y'all take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.